keep everyone, particularly the elderly who can't go out at all, properly fed. Food banks are playing their part, including the Himar Food Bank in Hyson Green in Nottingham. And their director has a very strong message for anyone who might have bought too much food this week.
This shelf should be completely full. We should be having lots and lots of stock on these shelves to give out to people. And due to people hoarding, we simply haven't received the donations and we simply can't purchase from the supermarkets enough stock. For example, each tin effectively represents one food parcel and we've only got 10 tins of potatoes, 7 tins of carrots, a dozen tins of mushy pea. We're going to be really struggling to fulfill the food parcels this week, and I can't imagine how we're going to do it in week 2, week 3 and week 4. We urgently need people to donate financially so we can buy from the wholesalers, or whoever has hoarded and collected too much food to do the right and decent thing and drop off some of the food at food collection points or at the Himar Food Bank as soon as possible.
Now, just in case you're wondering, though it is important that we bring you all the information and the advice that you need, it's also vital we do all we can to protect ourselves and, of course, everyone we come into contact with. So this is how we're doing things at the moment when it comes to talking to people out and about. Everyone's dusting off the old boom mic poles and putting them to good use to respect those important social distance guidelines. Back to the comments from Sajid there. What would be your message to people who are still clearing the shelves, who are still panic buying at our supermarkets?
Please stop. You know, there is enough food to go around. Earlier this week, myself and the leader of our council wrote to the 12 national supermarkets to say that the council will play its part in stocking some non-perishable and essential food items. So we've got our own distribution centre. We've also taken a decision to allocate an initial £2,000 to each of our 4 food banks in Gedling so that we can get food to the most vulnerable. But I would say to people out there is enough food to go around. Please stop panic buying, because all that does is deprive the elderly and most vulnerable of the vital, essential and non-perishable foods that they need. And, you know, people really do have to adhere to that message. The only way we're going to get through this is by people listening to that.
But the problem is, if people see empty shelves in their local shop or their supermarkets, the next time they see food on those shelves, they're going to say, I need to grab my opportunity. Not in a selfish way. They are looking after their families, aren't they?